Hi guys, so I'm doing something a little bit different today. Like the YouTube channel name is Misha's Manic Musings, so it's been a little bit all of the same at the moment, so I thought I would do something more about one of my other loves in life. Apart from makeup, apart from books, which will soon be on the channel I'm sure, my other love is films, as you can gather from what we're looking at here. Oh, Laurel and Hardy down the bottom there. There's quite a few, and they don't all fit in the shot. But I'm gonna I don't want to do about too many of them. I thought I was going to break it down into sections. So on the top left there, that's all my Disney animations. So we've got Blu-rays, Steelbooks, and one DVD because I can't find it on to purchase as a Blu-ray or as a Steelbook, which needs to be sorted out quickly. So I was thinking I was going to do those first because they only go to about there, and then the rest is TV shows to watch. And then the next couple of rows down here is Blu-rays. So that's, I don't have a big collection. I've only been collecting them for maybe a couple of years now, something like that. So I don't have a big collection. And then along the very bottom row that you can just see is TV shows. That's also TV shows in there as well that I need to watch. And then there's my DVDs, which I'm gradually cutting down on. The ones that I can find on Blu-ray, unless the extras are different, I just get rid of the DVDs. But apart from that, that's them all. So that's just a quick overview. Let's get into the actual video. This is another film I'm not keen on. Sleeping Beauty has its problems. Plus it's incredibly short. It's only 76 minutes. I feel like it's over before it's really started. But I do like Maleficent in this, and I do like the fact that Angelina kind of took some of her qualities and mannerisms into her own performance. As you can see there, Maleficent. Codes, bloody codes, bloody codes. And there's the background there. This scene for me had a lot of similarities to Snow White when she was in the glass coffin. The problem I have with particularly some of the early movies, and particularly the next one that's coming up, is the guys are a bit wishy-washy. It's like Prince Eric and Little Mermaid. I used to have a doll of him, and Ariel always used to run off with Ken. That's all I've got to say on the matter. Snow White, hi-ho, hi-ho. The evil queen with her little embossment there. I think it's just on the edge though. I've seen this probably more than I care to remember. And again, it's not my favourite. It's watchable, but I wouldn't keep rewatching it. I think as an adult my thoughts have changed on it. Oh my god. I find the voice of Snow White quite irritating. But my favourite dwarf is Grumpy. I rewatched this a little while ago, and I still don't think it holds the same magic as it did when I was younger. I think it has its moments. Definitely, why is an early film got the wrong logo? Focus. It's funny, it has its funny moments, but the The animation, this really annoyed me, like how skinny is he supposed to look there. Contains no material likely to offend or harm. So Madam Mim was in this one. She was the kind of evil witch towards the end. This scene was one of my favourites with the books and everything going into his little case. And Archimedes was just brilliant. He stole the show in all ways that he could have stole the show. That's the background there. I think this is where Disney really came into their own with the hair, with Rapunzel there. I haven't watched this again since I actually got it. As you can tell, it is still sealed. And the number is on the spine, number 50. It is fabulous. I mean, again, he takes the biscuit. He steals the show. I forget his name suddenly, but I always draw a complete blank with these things when I'm actually doing them. Contains mild violence, threat, and brief sight of blood. I don't remember brief sight of blood in this. But yeah, it was a brilliant film, and I think the scenes were just amazing with the hair and with the magic flowing through the hair. Great film. This is another film. My camera's squint. I actually really like this. I've seen the kind of live action versions. I've seen the kind of George of the Jungle-esque Tarzan. I thought that was nonsense. I saw the focus. I saw the live action one with Alexander Skarsgård and Margot Robbie. That was shocking, it really was. I didn't enjoy it. This for me is the only Tarzan that you need in your life. Jane is just terrific. Contains mild threat and brief scenes of characters in danger. Ooh. It is such a good film, and it's another one that I think really doesn't get the credit it deserves. There's Jane there. And I know it's quite basic. He's really like weird jawline and everything. But I think it's a great film and I think it needs to be seen. And I know there's probably some people out there who'll probably hate it. They probably won't agree with me, or maybe won't agree with me with a lot of things, but I like it. I think it's good, and I definitely need to go back and rewatch it sometime. Maybe I should get some of the ones rewatched that are still sealed, eh? So, here are probably the only Disney trilogies that I actually like. We've got Toy Story 1, 2 and 3. And shockingly enough, I hadn't actually seen these until I got them on Steelbook. I'd never seen Toy Story, and I don't know if I ever really fancied seeing it. It was one of those films that just didn't have any appeal to me, and the numbers are missing on all three. But it's such a heartwarming film. I don't think there needs to be another one. I have a feeling there is going to be a fourth. I don't really think there needs to be anything of a fourth. I think they've done it. I think it's fine. I don't think parental viewing. I don't think there needs to be another Toy Story. I think one would have maybe been enough, but I think the storyline still keeps you watching with the three of them, and I think the third one is particularly sad. But that's just me. In another life, I would be Carl. That is definitely who I aim to be. He is just, there's no number. There's space right there for the number. He is just so brilliant. He's so funny, he's so sarcastic. He's so droll as well, and it's just brilliant. I think kind of falls a little bit with the ending for me. I don't think the it was really what I wanted from the film with the ending. Not the ending as such, but the kind of lead up to the ending. See, now that is a nice back. I'm paranoid now. I'm doing this right in front of the window, and I'm positive that someone's just driven up in their car and probably seen me doing this. But again, with using some imagination. This is another film, correct me if I'm wrong, that this is not on Steelbook. I haven't seen it because I think I would have ordered it. But this is a good film. I think, for me, I find it good, but the same with The Incredibles, I don't find it particularly memorable. But if I don't have this on Steelbook yet, I'm waiting to get it, and I'm waiting for it to be announced. This was one of my favourite films as a child. I watched this constantly. I nearly dropped it there. Watched it constantly, but I never liked the ending. Where's my number? Contains mild violence and innuendo. Yeah. All from Jessica Rabbit, of course. That bit for me, just when I was such a lover of Doc in Back to the Future, and to realise that it was the same character with that high squeaky voice. I think the last time I watched this with someone, I was actually behind the cushion. I could not watch that scene at all, and it still freaks me out, even though I'm an adult now, or I claim to be an adult. This is quite nice. The embossing around the side there. And Jessica was just stunning. But I think they could have done something a little bit more with the background there. It is a great film though, and if you can sit through it without hiding or covering your ears at any point, then I would highly recommend, then I applaud you for being able to do that, because I can't. This was another film that I wasn't 100% sure about. It was the same as Big Hero 6. I wasn't sure if I was going to like this, and it was another one that I'm pretty sure Zavvi re-released again as a steelbook with the lenticular cover, which, who needs the lenticular cover? It is a really good film. I really enjoyed it, and my camera isn't focusing. I was surprised that I actually liked it. I wasn't sure. I thought, nah. People had told me to watch it. As far as I'm aware, there's going to be a sequel. Something about he takes over the internet or something like that. Sorry, I keep looking at the window. I keep thinking someone's going to come up and say, what the hell is she doing? Nice background. I'm not keen on the cover, simply because it's the kind of blocky style of computer arcade games that I don't like, but that's just me. Last but not least, Zootropolis. I love this film. I love it, I love it, I love it. I bought the main song by Shakira. I bought that. And I bought the novelisation as well. But I really did. And I've also got Nick and Judy in little figurine form, because they're so cute. But yeah, it was a really great film. I think I loved it from the get-go when you saw like kind of baby Judy. And Nick Wilde, you just close your eyes and you hear Jason Bateman, which is quite scary. Because he was the perfect role, he was the perfect voice actor for that role, and he did splendidly. The sloths were so funny as well. And it's a really feel-good film as well. I think you can watch it and really enjoy it. But Judy, for me, is I want to be Judy. I want to be a rabbit, let's face it. I want to be a cute little bunny rabbit. But yeah, I think the J card could have been a little bit better because we're losing out some of the characters again. But the detail that's gone into this cover, and the entire film actually, with the amount of characters that it's got, is really good. But that's it, guys. That was all the way from A to Z, as they say. So there are films that I still need to look out for. There are films that I still need to open. There are films that I need to get. And hopefully at some point I will have a complete collection that I'm not annoyed with. But I hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope it's made a change from the makeup videos. And I look forward to seeing you guys again soon. Bye guys.